Good morning, everyone. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me for this exciting contest is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the irrepressible David Gower.
Thanks, others. We're almost ready to get underway. So I've been taking a look at the conditions to see what the captains might decide at the toss. And it's pretty apparent, even before you take a proper look, that they'll be looking at batting first on this pitch. It's very dry on top, and it could make any run chase later quite difficult. We really couldn't have asked for a better day. The weather gods are smiling on us and there isn't a cloud in the sky.
Great information there from David Gower. It's time for the toss. Let's join them pitch side to see who'll be batting first.
Straightforward choice there. Good decision.
Sharma has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. The umpires have signalled that they're ready. Let's get this game underway. Drives and misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Great shot through the gap.
Yes.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yes.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Bowler's end.
A couple on offer here.
Yes.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Yeah.
They'll get at least one. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Rashid comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. Out!
Yeah!
What a catch!
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Waiting. Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Beaten on the drive.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yeah.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Wow, that's missed the lot. No shot offered.
Well-directed short ball, sways out of the way.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Wait.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yeah.
There'll be runs here.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good. Fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Can't bowl there. Too full and helped on its way.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Wait on. Yes.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Yes.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Keeper. Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. would have been really happy with that last shot. Quick onto that in the infield.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected. Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Great work. Yeah! Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Yeah. Right out of the middle.
Really just seemed to have put that one into the slot with the first ball to the new batter. All the same, it's a glorious shot for your first ball.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Perfect technique and placement.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
13 runs added there. The Super Kings are 2 for 35. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Well placed, should get a single. Nice shot, runs possible.
Keeper's in.
A direct hit and this could be gone.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Straight to the fielder. Massive chance.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Good pickup, big chance.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Misses everything. 5 runs added in that over. The Super Kings are 3 for 40. Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Brilliant shot. You couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
It's easy runs there at this level when you stray a little down the leg side. Tucked it nicely off the pads for more runs.
That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
Well, that was a big shot. Finds room and smacks it just short of the rope.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
That was a beautiful bit of fielding in the deep, straight over the stumps. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Punched out of the middle of the bat with great timing. It's raced to the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Oh! Yeah.
Needs a direct hit.
Off the body and they scamper through for a run.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. The captain now has 3 more fielders to work with outside the circle.
Wait there.
Into the gap. Nice shot. Brilliant shot, that.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yeah. No, no, no!
Good return there, back from the deep. Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Yeah.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yep, yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Wait it.
Brilliant diving stop. This could be out.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. The Super Kings are 3 for 69.
Wait there. Yep.
Mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Yep. Wait there. Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
No, no, no.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yep.
Super piece of timing.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Wait. Yep.
Really good shot there. Drives and misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot, went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
10 runs added there. The Super Kings are 3 for 79. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end. Thick edge.
Went downtown and did it very well.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Bowler.
A couple on offer here.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Bowler then.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
Solid partnership. 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score. Totally beaten by the change of pace on that delivery. Very unlucky not to take the wicket. Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Great shot through the gap. A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers.
For 91.
Going with spin now.
Spinner coming on to bowl.
Yeah.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
they'll get at least one.
Keeper.
There'll be one run here for them.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for two.
Keeper. Oh. Yep.
Chance!
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Wait. Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Yeah. No.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
98.
End of the over. The Super Kings are 3 for 98. David from the south end. Good bit of timing there.
That one they got hold of. The slower ball didn't work and it went all the way.
David shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. They'd look for a couple here.
Wait. Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit, maybe. Couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt.
Really tried to push the scoring along and managed to do so for a while, but in the end, it's just one risk too many.
For 107.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Waiting.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Keeper.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Up.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
End of the over. 13 runs coming from it. The Super Kings are 4 for 111.
Yeah.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two were quick enough to avoid the run out in the end.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Waiting.
Yes! Caught and bowled. Did supremely well there.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Yep.
Chance to run two.
Keeper.
Misjudged that throw and the batters survived what would have been a certain run out. That shot sees them get their innings started.
Wait there. Wait on.
Fantastic catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball. There'll be runs here. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. Curran ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep. Roll it down. Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think. Right off the middle of the bat.
The bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Good throw from the deep, on target. just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third. Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Times it nicely.
Misjudged that throw, and the batter survived what would have been a certain run out.
Yep.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Nice solid defensive shot. Straight to the fielder. Absolutely nailed it.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep. Bowler.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over, that one. Too many loose deliveries. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. That's off the middle of the bat. Good work there on the boundary.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and just powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. Didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Yeah.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Over. The Super Kings are 7 for 157. Livingston has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie down one end. Runs have been flowing a little too easily.
Yeah.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yeah, yeah.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Waking. Yep.
It was lovely footwork, a great shot, a glorious shot actually to get back and play it like that.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. Power and precision in that shot.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score runs. Sharma, the spinner, coming into the attack. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. A beauty. Brilliant catch.
They will receive now the warmest of receptions from this crowd for a supreme display of batting.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yeah.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Yes, bowler.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
There's a chance if this hits. Could that be out? Looks so.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it. The innings comes to a close. It's taken a while, but finally the 10 wickets fall. It's a big score, and it'll be tough to overhaul. This is a really defendable total. The openers will need to get their iron very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they're to have any chance.
Yep.
Thick edge. There'll be one run here for them.
The edge was very close to going to hands. They're fortunate to pick up their first runs.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game and will want to show everyone their strength. Quick onto that in the infield.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
They'll get at least one.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Really good shot there.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Consecutive boundaries in this over. I wonder what plans they'll come up with to slow this batting.
Yep.
Oh, faintest of sounds. No one to catch it though.
Nearly got through them. Just got onto it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Curran, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end.
No interest in that one from the batter. Curran will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Bowler is confident on this one.
Right there.
Taken.
Yeah!
Good catch too, low to the ground.
A trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Right there.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot, couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep.
Edged, unplayable.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Batting side are now 1 for 16.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
Right.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yes. Hey! Well done!
Two down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Livingston, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Yes.
There'll be runs here.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Yes.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away.
Curran from the north end. Can't bowl there. Too full and helped on its way.
That was clever. Just had to wait on it to make sure of it.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
A few moves made in the field.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Edge, what a ball. Huge appeal. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Wait.
Just threw the shot too early.
Wait.
Livingston shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Couldn't get it through the field. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. Great catch. First ball of the over.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Sharma won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end.
Wait on.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yep.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Wait.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Wait. Wait.
Doesn't beat the infield. Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs.
Yep.
Thrashed away, what a shot.
Had to throw at the other end. A mix-up between the wickets and in the field. Gets off zero with that shot. They'd have been a little nervy. That'll settle the nerves.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for two.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yes.
Big edge. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
Chance to run two.
Yep.
Right out of the middle.
Full and good night. Just leant on that. Didn't have to do much and got 4.
End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. 5 fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Yep. Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field.
Yep.
Nice timing. Good batting. Won't get to the boundary.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Wait. Yep.
Good batting. Get an opportunity to score and take it. Beaten on the drive.
Yep.
Big shout.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. This is everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Wait.
Straight to the fielder. couldn't have hit that any better.
Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Some moves being made in the field, looking pretty balanced now between defensive and attacking.
Yep.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too, not many opportunities to score. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
A bit of a change up in the field now.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for them.
There was absolutely a second on then. Being a little bit too risk-averse out in the middle. Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field.
Wait. Yep.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Keeper.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
More decisive running may have gotten them two. You look at that and I would say they would have made it easily. They need to be a little bit more switched on than that.
Change of bowling. The left armour is coming into the attack.
Yep.
In the air. Looks to be landing safely.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Right on. Yes.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
It was just a little bit too full and it was beautifully timed.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yeah.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Wide.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Gee, they're bowling well at the moment. They complete another very good over.
Change of bowling, the spinner coming on to bowl.
Wait.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Wait there.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Wait on.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Yep.
Couldn't have played that any better.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yep. Yep.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
82.
Yep.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Wait. Yes.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
This field's looking for more balance between attack and defence.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Hold it.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
For 90, the left-hander is coming into bat at number 7.
Yep.
Huge edge.
for 91.
The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep, yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Oh!
A couple on offer here.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Ball.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yep.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Yep, yep. Keeper.
Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score runs.
99.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary. Should at least get a couple. Trouble. Oh, gone.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. Sixth wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
David is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
Yep.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Wait. Yep.
Timed that brilliantly.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for four, driven away nicely.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Some adjustments to the field.
Waiting.
David shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Into the 14th over. The batting side are now 6 for 108.
Waiting.
Simple as you like. Didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in the over.
This innings cut short before it could really take off. They'll be disappointed they couldn't go on and score a big one.
Please welcome the new batsman at number 9.
Wait on.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
That shot sees them getting their innings started.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Hit bowler.
The third was there, they would have made it easily. They've instead opted to play it safe. Maybe a little too safe.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Yeah.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. The Super Kings found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards.
Yeah.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Waiting.
Gone! Excellent catch, close to the bat.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Batsman heading out to the crease at number 10 for the batting side.
Confident appeal. Could it be? The Super Kings having a good chat. Don't know if it's worth using a review on it, though.
How close is that? Could be the wicket. Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. Pitching in line, just a case now on if it's hitting the stumps. The decision will stand by the narrowest of margins. Going on to miss everything, and a valuable review is lost.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand.
Yep.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Great shot.
Poor fielding. Chose the wrong end entirely for what should have been a simple run out.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder. There's a run here, surely.
Well, they decided against the run. Not sure why, if I'm being honest. They'd have made it very comfortably.
Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs. Drives and misses everything.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Yep.
Chance to run two.
Keep up. Catch it.
Well placed, should get a single. Well taken, had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
The batting team are now 9 for 127.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Sharma will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Yep.
Beautifully played through the leg side off the back foot.
Bowler.
They'll get at least one. A great over and a good chance that's finally swung the match in their favour. It's a long way back now for the batters.
Yep.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Keepers.
There was a split second to decide which end to throw to, and in the end, it was a poor choice. Gets off zero with that shot. They'd have been a little nervy. That'll settle the nerves.
Finds the edge. Sharma is quick to review this. It'll be interesting to see the outcome of this.
I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Was there an edge? This could be trouble.
No change to the decision and the review is lost. They thought there were 2 noises.
That's it. They're all out. Amazing bowling display. I feel victory was only a matter of time, and so it has proved. Just a brilliant win.
There was only one team in this one, an exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary box. See you again soon.